Hello everybody, my name is Osvaldo Pineda and today I want to talk about my final exam in the course of language forms and functions. So I want to talk about reduplication. So the reduplication, it's also called echo words, sing-song words, wishy-washy words, rhyming words, and a host of other names are words obtained by repeating sounds. In many languages of the world, reduplication is a widespread morphological operation regularly grammatically employed in both inflection and word formulation. English, unlike its sister language, widely and productively exploits reduplication, but it's a mechanism form does not allow its conclusion within the grammar of the language. The definition of that. Reduplication is a word formation process whereby some portion of a word is repeated either totally and its copy reduplicated or partially with a apophony of the internal vowel, as in riff-raff, or with rhyming constituents and apophony of the initial consonant sound, as in boogie woogie. The delimitation of this one. The definition given above allows primary differentiation between the phenomenon and reduplication of other processes that are sometimes conflated with it because of their repetitive nature. At first, distinction in between reduplication is an exception. Only former can in fact be characterized as word formation devices later begin. So merely in a systematic reinteraction of words belonging to various classes. So there are three classes. There is a prosodic difference between the street patterns and reduplicative formation, which acquires compound streets, bye-bye, pretty, and that a simple repetition which maintains the stress of each single word repeated, bye-bye, pretty. Number two, there is a morphological difference in that only reduplication allows pluralization, like bye-byes, noun, pretties, or derivation, prettiness. And number three, there is a semantic grammatic difference in that the repeat adjective in the pretty perseveres and its basic meaning, whereas pretty takes a derogatory meaning when used as an adjective, excessively, pretty, and completely new meaning when it's a plural noun or nouns. I also want to talk about the classification and structure of reduplicative. So the number one is the partial reduplication that involves reduplication of only part of word. For example, I have flip-flop and really-poly. As these examples show, alteration may concern either vowel and consonant sounds. I want to talk about ablaut, that reduplicates exhibit repetition of the same basic component with vowels a phonopheme alteration in the internal vowel. Also, I have the rhyming reduplicatives or rhyming combination in mercant, and that exhibit repetition of the same basic component like morpheme with consonant gemination. These two elements are therefore joined by the rhyme, but only one of them is meaningful. And in the last time, I have rhyming compounds. As the name itself suggests, are between rhyming, reduplicative, and canonical compounds. Like to former, they are phonologically marked and rhyme like. The latter, they are motivated by two meaningful consistencies. Some examples are RST and crafty, shag and drag, clap and trap, fat, flat dab, and funny bunny. And those are different examples of that. Yeah. The last category of reduplicative worldly attention is this onomatopoeic type, examples of which have not been included by the above classification. True individual onomatophonic reduplicatives do fall into the copy, hablat, the rhythm, classes, and club during bound down. So thank you so much to watch this video. I hope that you have understand about this topic, that is reduplication. So thank you so much. Bye bye.